to another episode of Outcasts to Icons, and as always guys, if you are enjoying the series, please do drop a like on the video. Now, we are going to start off with a quick question of the day, and this one's come up relatively recently in fact, but I thought I'd shove it in anyway just because it kind of applies to the way I'm feeling today, which is not particularly great. In fact, the last couple of days haven't been feeling too solid, but it does feel, I don't know, I've just been very, it has its ups and downs at the moment. It's on the general on the up, it's just that sometimes you get little dips, and today is one of those dips basically. But the question of the day was, what motivates you to make YouTube videos every day? Basically, it's a really simple one. The fact that what motivates me the most is just you guys, basically. The amount of support that we, get on these videos is great, and I really do appreciate it. And also, I massively appreciated it, when I was too ill to be doing the videos, the support that you guys showed, and I really did appreciate that. And that's why I wanted to come back, instead of just, not doing videos until such time as I could do 2 a day again. I wanted to do something, because the fact is I don't know how long this is going to take at the moment. It could be months still, but I decided that I still needed to be doing videos during that time, because you can't let things stagnate, and that's why we're doing it basically. And it does sort of keep me busy, and that certainly helps out with just feeling better in general. I also wanted to apologise, because sometimes I drink quite a lot of water while I'm doing episodes, and I really cannot help that. At the moment I have to drink a lot of water, and particularly when I'm doing recordings I get very dry from all the talking as well. I do try and turn away from the microphone when I'm drinking, but it's a very sensitive microphone. And apologies. And that means that it really can pick up anything, basically. In fact, I've got the door open at the moment because it's so hot in here, so chances are you'd probably hear things going on downstairs or whatever. So, yeah, I do apologise for that, if that is annoying or whatever. But, yeah. So, right, a couple of things. People wanted me to check a few things. I've got a list of a couple of things to have a little gander at. First thing people wanted to check was the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm expected to find on the Hall of Fame, because we're not really, I mean, there you go, look, we're nowhere near the Hall of Fame in the Hall of Fame worldwide. Continent wise, again, nowhere near it, and we certainly aren't in terms of English. I mean, we're on the Kazakhstani Hall of Fame. I did check that one. We're the 3rd in the Kazakhstani one, but other than that, yeah, we're not anywhere near that. So that's the Hall of Fames. Not really changed a great deal, because it doesn't change that quickly, unless you've got some ridiculous stats and you kind of win the same league over and over again. But yeah, so the other thing is, some people pointed this out in the comments, and I completely glossed over this and did not notice it when I was doing it, and I actually didn't notice it until the comments section basically told me about it, and that is that AC Milan are not present in Serie A. So we're going to have a little look and see where they are. And as you can see, they are currently 2nd in Serie B. But what in the name of Jesus happened to them? So let's just have a little gander at AC Milan. So obviously they've had some decent results there. They actually won the title in 2018. They went straight down the 13th practically, 6th, 15th though, 12th, back up to 4th, and then it was 15th, and then 18th. So last year they and Roma had horrible problems. Manager is Leonardo Bonucci at the moment. They've got some, well, looks to be a series of quite decent regens probably as their best players. But yeah, so AC Milan, or Milan, are in the 2nd tier in Italy, which is absolutely mental. Is there anyone else there that you wouldn't expect? Lazio, of course, are also down there. That I did know. In fact, I think they went down last season as well. Was there some weird, Suffolcanda stages? Last season, Empoli, Lazio, and Milan went down. Pescara and Roma very close to it as well, but Roma were a bit further away, admittedly. So things have certainly changed quite a bit in this division, that is for sure, and that's what makes it quite interesting for me anyway. So, right, yeah, so that's basically what happened to AC Milan. Now, the other thing people wanted to have a look at was our previous club. So, yeah, I did say I was going to do this, so I'm going to do it right now, before we get into the matches, and believe me, you're going to want to see the matches. So, first club we ever went to was HIFK, over in Finland, and they are currently 9th. I mean, they have literally not left since we got them relegated in our first season in charge in this save. They have come a bit close to going up, but they've never quite managed it. They've basically languished in the middle of that division pretty much eternally. They're the perpetual mediocre team, basically. So there you go. That's what happened to HIFK. Let's take a little gander at Acheronis. Provided... that is if they're actually still in a division we can see. They actually are. They've had some sort of ups and downs in their time. Obviously, when we were in charge of them, we had a couple of good seasons. They then did get relegated back to the 3rd tier in Cyprus. Had some mediocre seasons, then came back up and actually came 4th. And then were relegated again the following season. And this year, the last year, they actually won the 3rd tier and are back up into the 2nd flight again. So they're sort of batted around those divisions, which I guess kind of makes sense. Next up is Zurich, over in Malta. Oh wait, there's 2 R's, isn't there? Oh, what have I done there? Zurich. So apologies for this, guys. I do not realise. There we go. Right, here we go. And they are currently in the Premier League again. Okay, so, you know, they were up and then they had some solid results. Now, of course, we kept them up and got the sack. They got relegated, of course. That was a few years ago, though, not that recent. It's probably around about here, I'd have thought. Probably here, I think. Did get relegated, came straight back up. And last season, they actually came 5th in the top flight in Malta, so well done them. And then you'll notice that Simone Battaglia is still at the club at the age of 33 now. Remember, we brought him in 2018 on a free transfer, and he's been an absolute stalwart for Zurich since then. Things have been pretty ups and downs too, as you can see. You know, we got them 8th and won 2 back-to-back titles. Then we left and they dropped down to 8th again. Then 11th, and they've started climbing back up with an 8th place and a 6th place. Right, let's see. Hertha, God, they've been up and down a lot, haven't they? But of course, when we took in charge of them, we managed to get them an 8th place, and then of course winning the division, getting them 12th, and they've sort of slipped 13th and 15th. They do look to be on the sort of on the down low slightly. Oh, interesting that Philipp Bong, actually, who of course plays for Germany, is a Hertha Berlin player. I don't remember him being a Hertha Berlin player when we were there, that's for sure. Let's just take a little look at their squad. Kraft is still there, Breno, quite a lot of the players that we left are still probably there. That would make sense. Philipp Bong, though, is one of the ones that... there's a Schweinsteiger here. I wonder if there's any relation. Kraus, Rudolf, Kapushka... interesting. Actually, let's take a look at Philipp Bong while we're here, because I don't remember signing him. So he's obviously joined. He joined from Freiburg for nearly £7 million. Now let's take one last little gander at Granada, see how they're doing in our sort of absence. They probably find they're winning the league now as a result of us not being there. Look at these; they've had some really solid results. At the moment, they're actually 6th in Liga BBVA. So to be fair to them, they're doing okay at the moment, and are right up in what would be considered probably a battle for second when you look at Barcelona at the moment. They are absolutely running away with it. So there you go, and that was very, very tight though. Right, so that's basically the other clubs. Now let's get into what's actually been going on this month, because this episode, I don't want it to be too long, and I may have trimmed down the last little section a little bit just by cutting here and there just to save time and cutting out bits if I rambled a little too much. Right, as you can see, amazingly, I know we're not talking about Roma today, it's a Belgium episode, but still, I have to take you through this stuff. I cannot believe the way that we've played this month. Roma seems to have the perfect sort of suit. They just seem to be perfectly suited to the Christmas Tree of Doom style tactic. Now, things are going to get a little bit more difficult because of what's happened to Elvis, and you'll see what's happened. He has left the building in an ambulance, but we'll talk about that in a second. So obviously after the Palermo game we had Sassuolo at home, and they played well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we've had some really quite lucky results this month, I have to be honest. They did have quite a few long shots in this one, that's what I would say, but Elvis gave us the lead on 35 minutes before Riccardo Catarini made it 2-0, and that meant that, you know, first 2 games in charge, 6 goals and none conceded, being the key part of that, and I was over the moon with that. And great to see Elvis get a goal and Catarini score. Now, they were both very similar goals as well, sort of cutbacks, sort of dribbling into the bottom corner, but we'll take it, you know, you can't argue with that kind of thing. And another win for us, which was great against Sassuolo. Next up we had Catania away from home, and again, it was one of those. This was actually even more lucky. We've had so many of these this month, 3 of them I think. The Inter game was a bit like this as well. Now, we lost, they went in front through Mario Giaramelo, and that was what they bloody deserved, frankly. Catania were fantastic in that first half, particularly. In the second half, we did pick things up a little bit, but we just couldn't seem to get shots in, basically. Catarini's goal was almost a carbon copy of his first one in the previous game, and then Giuseppe De Laurentiis cutting in off that right hand side, and I guess that's what there was a player that used to do that for us at Spartak quite a lot, and he is starting to fill that role quite nicely. Managed to make it 2-1. I genuinely don't know how we've scored with our last 4 shots on target going into that game. Thankfully, we then had ourselves a game where we did look a much stronger side, and 6-0 against Bologna was incredibly impressive. I did not see it coming. The one downside of this was Elvis is out. He's torn his calf muscle and is going to be out for 3 to 4, but 3 months. That's problematic because we don't really have a backup striker at the moment. We took the lead on 7 minutes through Giuseppe De Laurentiis cutting in again from that right hand side, or getting on the end of a great pass. Then we won a penalty which Oscar Barile dispatched quite comfortably. Now I need to sort out penalty takers as well, because that's something I hadn't done, but it seems to be going quite well as it is. It was really just the first half an hour that blew them away. Geronimo Garcia then made it 3 before Laurentiis added a 4th and Elvis added a 5th before the half an hour mark. We kind of sort of chilled off after a little while. After that, made some substitutions. Eventually Alejandro Lorenzo up from a corner, bang, he actually had a monster of a game, getting a 9.2 rating overall, but a 6-0 drubbing of Bologna, and I thought we could carry that form into the Inter game. And the Inter game was yet another one of those games, like, not quite as bad, but they were definitely the better side overall. In fact, in terms of possession as well. So I think we've been very, very lucky in some of these matches, and I cannot deny that, which means I think that we're going to get some poor results coming up soon. I wouldn't have thought this luck would be able to continue, because we came from behind here. Pierluigi Radovelli making it 1-0 to Inter, and thoroughly deserving it. But then, Andrea Zivkovic cutting inside from, I played him on the right-hand side. He came inside on his left foot, and bent one in the top corner. The goalkeeper didn't seem to move, which was a little bit strange. And then Silvano Viviani off the bench to replace, Balde Cater on 25 minutes, who unfortunately went out injured as well. So we are lacking a little bit of striking options up front, making it 2-1 to Roma. And he's not exactly, what you'd call a world beater at the moment. He really isn't. But the fact is, he's got some goals for us already. He may have quite a bright future. Perhaps not, but we'll have to see. So there you go, basically. And all of that, amazingly... wait, wrong one. This is the Belgian one, isn't it? We need to be here. Yeah, amazingly, all of that has left the league looking like this. We are up to 5th place. After 5 games in charge, we've won all 5 of them, plus 10 goal difference. We've got the joint best defence in the league now, and we're up to 5th place. And it's crazy. Juve are running away with it at the top. It does look like the top 3 are probably going to be... insurmountable. I think there's a real chance for us to get into the top 4 this year and potentially get Champions League football. That's the way I'm looking at it at the moment, and I'm really, really pleased with that. Now, obviously, if that luck does turn on us, I mean, the fact is we actually got the Inter manager sacked as a result of that game. Michel went out and Adilson Batista is now come in. So yeah, basically that's what's been going on with us. Now, we did play one game with Belgium. It was a friendly against Argentina, made lots of changes. Not really much to say about it other than that we lost 2-1, basically. Yeah, here you go. So... once again, Gauthier Robert scored our goal, but Marcelo Di Placido got Argentina's goal early on, and then, of course, an own goal from Julien Dessart, which was a little bit frustrating, but, it was only a friendly. We made lots of changes. We were just trying to try some stuff out, basically. So, let's get into today's game, and it is against Germany in the the Nations League, and the way things are at the moment are as follows. Now, if we beat Germany, we essentially win Group 4. If we draw against Germany, we come second, and if we lose, we could potentially actually get relegated from Group 4, which would be really disappointing considering how well we started this group. And we were so close to a good result against Italy. But that's how things are. So we've got a really tough group as well, if you look. Look at these. Like, England have got Portugal and Greece, Bosnia, France, Poland. We've got a really, really tough one here. But let's get into things, basically. So, again, the tactic itself isn't... well, that's quite a narrow one from Germany. They're basically playing a very sort of similar system to my Obelisk. If they actually go with that. And Jurgen Klopp is Germany manager. Right. Why does this keep changing? That really does annoy me. That keeps changing. Wait, no, we want international selection. Right, so... let's just do a quick pick to set things up, and the problem is, of course, people have played club games, and it's left us a little bit short in some respects. But look at this, Desmed, wow, just wow. As an advanced playmaker, he is one of Belgium's best players, and you can fully understand why. That beard as well. So there's a few players missing. We've got a slight problem. I'm going to start taking a look at the national pool. Some people have told me how to do this, and I'm going to do that. For the next episode, basically, because obviously I'd already called up the squad by then. So hopefully with our next international fixtures, I might have been able to call up some youngsters that have got a bit of quality about them that might not get, because apparently my assistant, they're not very good at picking squads. So I want to make sure that I do that manually. Right, so let's get into this then. It's important that we put in a good performance. A draw, I guess, is okay. It keeps us steady, but I would like to see us win this and go on. We've been strong at home. We beat Italy at home and looked pretty decent in that game. It's just the away form has really been what's cost us at the moment. Now let's just see, are we all good on that, or has it flipped those settings around as well? Right, so let's just go. Is that Thomas Muller in there? Vucicevic, of course, the former, I assume former. He's probably not at Hertha Berlin anymore, is he? Who is he playing for now? Oh, he's playing for Hoffenheim on a free transfer. Good God, guys, what are you playing at? Right, let's take it. Oh, really? Run of bad results. We lost a game. And it was a friendly against Argentina. Jesus, I've got to stop looking at that. Right, let's do this. Oh, sorry, got to move my settings boards out of the way again. Right, here we go. In the next episode, guys, don't worry, it will be a Roma live com. I just wanted to do this one since we probably haven't got another game with Germany for quite a little while. Not another game with Germany, another game with Belgium for a little while. So I figured we'd make the most of it while we can. Right, we've started okay possession-wise. We've got to watch out for people like Vucicevic. There we go, downfield. Desmet couldn't quite get on that. Germany are a good side, obviously, world champions before, and we're not at the moment. Oh, shit. Round the corner, that's surely too tight, and it is. I don't think that even hit the goalkeeper. No, it is a goal kick. To me, that should never count as a clear-cut chance. He's got no chance of scoring there. Robert, round the corner for Azawi, round back for Desmet. Oh, he's lost out. I thought we were going to engineer a really good opportunity. There was a huge gap opening up, and then Donker does fantastically well. Verbrusen now out wide. Azawi round the corner. He can. Robert into the channel. Now there's nobody in support yet. Robert cutting inside. Goes round one. Goes round two. Oh, what an awful finish that was from Robert. His namesake Lauren Robert would not be proud of him for that one. Vucicevic at the... damn it. Based on the way we've started, it looks like it's going to be fairly even. Germany are struggling to string too many passes together at the moment and seem to be quite content to shoot from range, which is fine. So we're going to need to take our chances when they come, and we've been quite good at that, to be fair, as Belgium. Robert, particularly, has been clinical at times. Ah, damn it. Once again, we've been caught out, and there's a lot of space over on that right-hand side if they care to find it, which they will, surely. Engelhardt, Ferner. Oh, damn it. They're getting a bit more of the ball now. They're stringing a few more passes together. Ferner, put a tackle in, please. Shouting out on the right here. Whips it across. Ferner, back... Shouten, and it's cleared again. Desmet, right. There's a lot of highlights in this. Here we go. Robert's down again. Can he? Please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Cross it in. There we go. Matthew at the back post. Oh, a chance goes begging for Belgium this time. This has been quite an entertaining first 20 minutes. Considering I've got this on key highlights, the game is considering quite a few things to be key highlights. I have got it on key highlights, right? Yeah, I do. And it's cleared away again. Verbrusen. Oh, that's poor. What was that? What was that from my defender there? Murad Schouten's put Germany in front. That's a little bit disappointing, if I'm honest. It looked like he literally went straight through my defender. Like, physically through him. If that's the case, I'd be a little bit disappointed in my defender for not at least stopping him. Let's have a little look. I thought he should have won the ball here, Verbrusen, but look at this. Oh, come on. Professional footballers in an international competitive game. And that's like Sunday League defending. That really is disappointing. Okay, we may have to attack a bit more in the second. Oh, great. Injuries. Right, we do have left-backs available, thankfully. Well, we have a left-back available. I think he's probably more of a centre-back, actually, but Mianga will have to come on anyway. All right, here we go. Set piece. Let's make the most of it. Mathieu, will he whip it in or will he go short? He doesn't go short. Ferner gets the ball out to the edge of the box for Robert, of all people, of course. Who else? Oh, no, we're going to get counted on, aren't we? Oh, hang on. There we go, Desmet, Mathieu. Is there a run? There is. No, Mathieu slips it through for Robert. Where was the... Did he shoot, or did that count as a chance? I hope that didn't count as the highlight. Fayez, long ball downfield. Mathieu is never going to catch that. Or is he? He does. It's at the back post and it's Azawi. Oh, what about that for an equaliser? Ismail Azawi, Belgium 1, Germany 1. All we need is the draw to secure ourselves in this, but I would like to see, if we beat Germany, that would be quite impressive. This was a bit... I thought that was overhit. Mathieu does incredibly well to reach that. Barely keeps it in, but Azawi there at the back post. 1-1. Good stuff. Oh, no, not insta-highlight. I'd say we're value for a draw at the moment. If anything, you know, I think as the game wears on, if things carry on like this, we might be even value for the win, which would be pretty impressive for us, really, considering we've been put in a really tough group. I think it'll be better for us when we get World Cup qualifying coming round, or Euro qualifying, because we'll actually have some slightly less difficult games. You know, all of these games in the Nations Cup have been ridiculously competitive ones, and I think we've given a good account of us. Oh, my life. Guys, Frank Schutt has put his shot and he's put it in. Sorry about that, I was just having a quick drink of water. That was disappointing, yet again. I can't believe we've been insta-highlighted. Shouten's ball in. It's a good ball. And Schutt just getting across there. Goalkeeper, no chance. Disappointing. Right, we're going to have to go attacking for the second half then. It's been a pretty... Yeah, we haven't been good enough. It's been a pretty evenly matched game, and unfortunately Germany have just got the rub of the green in this one. Looks like my good luck for Roma is not carrying over into Belgium. Right, let's just do a quick tactical... See if they fancy anything. Yep, they're still very narrow. Are we on it? But by the way, guys, some of you wanted to see our sort of yeah. Wait, pump ball into the box? What? That's not... what? That's not my instructions. Did I accidentally click one of the ones that lets your assistant change something? I'm really confused about that. I don't think I had those on either. So I'm just struggling to remember which ones I actually had here, because I don't remember clicking that. I could have sworn it was those. Let's just try that for now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little bit confused as to why it's got those instructions. I must have accidentally clicked one of those ones that lets your assistant tinker with the instructions. Azawi, ball across, cleared away. Back to Azawi. He's cutting inside and he's going to lose the ball here, I think. Desmet, Urosevic, hopefully now switching back to our actual tactic. Yeah, I swear that those ones don't affect the actual player instructions. Like, it's more to do with who you're marking and whatnot. Robert across the near post there, brings it down again, cuts inside again. Desmet now, out wide to Verbrugen. We've started to kick on a little bit now. Just get a few more shots. Neither team has been particularly clinical with their finishing in today's game, in terms of they've had a lot of shots, and most of them seem to be very, very off target. Shooter around the corner for Ferner. Oh, what a save that is. That is a quality save from Thibaut Courtois. Urosevic's ball into Dendoncker, Verbrugen. So the reason I showed you the instructions there, I'm glad I did actually. Oh, hello, Robert's through, got to score. He has to score, and he does. It's 2-2. Gauthier Robert, he's an absolute monster at international level. He really, really is. I wonder who... No, he probably plays one of the big clubs, doesn't he? I think he's at PSG. But what a ball that is. Again, terrible defending, and I'd be annoyed if my defender did that. But for once, a player's through on goal like that, and he's actually gone and scored it. Edge of the area, a great strike from Robert, and it is Belgium 2, Germany 2. Newman's injured for Germany. Have we got one more goal in us? Urosevic now goes back to Thomas Müller. There's a Schade out wide to Vucicevic to Müller. Schade. Ferner, and it's 3-2 to Germany. God damn it, guys! Come on. There's been a lot of 3-2s in this group. I have to say, we lost 3-2 to Italy. We beat Italy 3-2, and now we're losing 3-2 to Germany. Oh, come on, guys! Don't go down. That would be a bit disappointing. We need to make some substitutions soon, probably. Schmitz now. Finding too much space. Yeah, I don't know why those would affect the player instructions. That's what I'm confused about. So I need to take a little look at those, I think. I hope that's not... I just swear I don't remember changing it. That certainly isn't the way we play anyway. Robert now, getting the ball away. He's got an overlap from Matthew. He's got an overlap on the left-hand side. Can he find it? No, he can't. Oh, what a ball that is. Azawi at the far post now. Can he get around his man? And it's a penalty. There we go. Tobias... Oh, it's Tobias Müller. Apologies. I thought it might be Thomas Müller, though he'd be in his... mid-30s, so probably not. Right, who's taking the penalty? Is it Robert or is it Matthew? It's Matthew stepping up to make it 3-3. It's Belgium 3, Germany 3. We love a tasty live com in these international games. We need one more goal, though. If we could win this from the position we've been in, like several times of being behind, then I think overall we probably deserve it. We've had a lot of good chances, 4 clear cuts, admittedly one of them's the penalty, so that doesn't really count for me, but I still think we need to push and get that goal at this stage, because we want to try and win it. Desmet's now picked up a knock. Most of my substitutions seem to be enforced, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring on Tillmans, probably for Dejeling there, and I'm going to get on Chadley as the other one for Desmet. Let's just make those changes now and just go for it for the final 20 minutes of this one. I really think that we deserve the win out of this one. We've actually played very, very well. At home, we seem to be quite fortress-like in these matches, which is great, but it's just away from home. Well, oh no. I would hate if they went and got another one, but the fact is we needed to go for this. Schurter, oh, what a block that was. I think that was the defender that got a touch to that and not the goalkeeper. With 5 minutes to go, I feel like we deserve probably just to win this one, looking at the stats from it, but you don't always get what you want, and even if we do get the draw, that would be, I guess, fine, because it would allow us to stay in this division. Oh no! Oh, what a block again. Germany are really putting the pressure on here. I suppose they think that, well, actually, I suppose if Germany win this, they'd win the group. Matthew now, we've got a break on. Go on, Matthew. There's a man in miles of space over on the right-hand side. Into Robert. Gauthier Robert. Poor first touch. He scored anyway. It doesn't make any difference. What about that? Belgium 4, Germany 3. Gauthier Robert makes it 4-3. And it looks like Belgium, at this rate, with 3 minutes to go, are going to win our group with a massive win here. Matthew with a great ball. Horrific first touch from Robert. Doesn't matter though. Look at that for a finish. This guy is an absolute monster up front. If we can get away with a 4-3 win in this game, which it looks like we're going to, Tillman's ball in, and it's caught by Annan, but I think overall we probably do deserve the win in the end. We really have kicked on a little bit in the second half, particularly after I changed the instructions back to the sort of way that this tactic works. I don't know why they weren't like that in the first place, to be honest. The team have done superbly well. I'm really, really proud of them. And there you go, guys. We have won our group with, well, we actually scored and conceded the exact same number as Italy, but that crucial draw away in Germany probably makes all the difference for us. So there you go, we've actually won it, which means we're going to go into a playoff, I believe. I don't know quite how that works. Don't know when those games are going to be. we'll have to have a little gander at that in a sec. Let's just check the schedule, actually. You probably should have it on it. Not yet. Anyway, guys, so let's take a quick gander at Roma again and see what we're going to be doing for the next episode. Now, I'm thinking Napoli would be a good one to do, because it's at home. Juve away is probably... I don't think we're going to be able to win that. Napoli at home, though, there's a chance we could maybe pull something off there. So that's the one I'm thinking of doing for our next episode. So, guys, if you like what you're seeing, please do drop a like on the video. And if you'd like it even more than that, please do subscribe to my channel for more Outcast icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every other night at the moment at 7 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for what will be a pretty damn important game against Napoli. Hopefully by then we can start to cement ourselves in the top 4. And I don't know how long this winning streak is going to continue for, but we've won every single game with Roma this month and our livecom international game with Belgium. So I'm pretty damn pleased with that. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for the Napoli game. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.